The next 5 years is going to define the world in a very different way. Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. My name is Anis Merchant and I hope you're enjoying the content which I publish every week. Today, I'm here to talk about a very interesting thing which is happening in the last 2 decades, sorry, not last 2 decades, but last 2 years, and it has become prominent more in this year, is the war on silicon or the war on chipset manufacturing. Recently, America and the Biden administration has further announced cuts and stress on creating chipset and focusing on chipset building in United States. And it is not just US, it's even Europe who's also focusing on building its own power around the chipset manufacturing. The world of chipset has evolved many years, and in fact in the past it has led to countries winning wars. In 1990, when US launched attack on Iraq through Saudi by launching its Tomahawk and other missiles, it was all based on chipset. In fact, Russia, during its Cold War, announced the reason why US won the Cold War is because of its computer powers. Chipset and technology is going to be the future of how wars are going to be won or lost. And having dominance over it is definitely going to be a big piece. Especially in the last 2 years, because of the supply chain challenges, which predominantly was largely focused in China, and most of the chipset manufacturing was happening in China, it brought many industries to standstill. It was not just the PC industry or the tablet or the phone, but it also had a severe impact on many others. For example, cars, manufacturing, and many other institutions, which gave exposure to every company and every industry and every country on how much they were dependent on one country, which was China. And that has brought big focus where companies and even countries have started to realize what do they need to do about having their own chipset powers. Apple, Samsung, Microsoft, Google, Facebook, Intel are all either collaborating or fighting over creating their own dominance over chipset. And it's not just these companies who are doing that, but it's also the countries. And today, when you just take a step back, why all of this is also happening is today chipsets are powering every bit of technology which we see around. Chips or silicon are actually fundamental for every technology to get smarter. Smart is the next big piece. AI is going to be dependent on how sophisticated the chipsets are going to be. Individuals, companies, countries want to have a control on how chips and chipsets operate and interoperate between systems, technology, and software. And hence, having governance, control on the production, test, management, distribution, and leveraging it for the benefit of the people within the country, within the company, or within the community is going to become far more critical. And hence, companies, countries are looking to create a dominance over creating their own chipsets or creating their own value chain when it comes to the entire silicon value chain. This is going to be far more important, and it's going to be very interesting on how this industry evolves. Today, it's no longer just Intel and AMD. There are many more such chipset manufacturers who've come up, and they are scaling up rapidly. Time will tell, and it will be fun to watch in the next couple of years how the silicon and the chipset manufacturing industry evolves. It's something which I will be watching out for. So do subscribe to my channel, as I will keep watch and I will keep creating content and share my perspectives on what's happening within the entire chipset and silicon space. Look forward to seeing you in the next week video. Take care, stay safe, and be blessed.